in creating space for what matters by setting boundaries. Are you ready to make room for your priorities? Let's get started. Understanding boundaries. First, let's discuss what we mean by boundaries. Boundaries are not just about saying no, they are about saying yes to what truly matters in your life. Think of boundaries as the invisible lines that protect your time, energy, and emotional well being. They help you define what you will and will not tolerate, enabling you to create a life that reflects your values and goals. When you set boundaries, you're making an intentional choice to prioritize your passions, your health, and your happiness. Imagine a garden. If you want certain flowers to bloom, you need to remove the weeds that compete for space and nutrients. Similarly, boundaries allow you to cultivate the life you desire. Assessing current commitments. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on your current commitments. Are they aligned with your goals? Are you spending time on activities that truly enrich your life? Sometimes we take on obligations out of habit or a sense of duty, but it's essential to reassess these commitments regularly. Grab a piece of paper or your journal and make a list of your current commitments. Next to each one, ask yourself, does this bring me joy? Does it align with my values? If the answer is no, it might be time to consider setting a boundary. The power of saying no. Setting boundaries means making intentional choices about where you invest your time and energy. It's about prioritizing what brings you joy and fulfillment. Remember, saying no to certain commitments doesn't mean you're letting anyone down. It means you're honoring your own needs. It's important to understand that focusing on your needs is not selfish. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When you take care of yourself, you become more present and available for others. You can show up in your relationships, work, and community with a full heart, ready to contribute positively. Creating space for growth and connection. As you start to create space in your life, you'll notice opportunities for growth and exploration. You'll have time to pursue passions that excite you, invest in your health, and foster deeper connections with the people who matter most to you. When you make room for what matters, you're essentially inviting more joy and fulfillment into your life. It's a beautiful cycle. As you engage more with what you love, you become more energized, which allows you to engage even more deeply. Taking action. So let's put this into action. I invite you to identify one area in your life where you can set a boundary today. Maybe it's saying no to an extra work project, limiting social media usage, or setting aside time for self-care. Whatever it is, commit to it and see how it feels to create that space. Remember, it's a journey, and it's okay to start small. Each step you take towards setting boundaries is a step toward a more fulfilling life. Closing. If this message inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe for more motivational content. Let's empower each other to create lives that reflect our true selves. Thank you for being here today, and I can't wait to see you next time.